Good thing you had Teddy around tonight, huh?
Mm-hmm. Teddy can score. Then we turned him over. But that was a horrific display of shooting the ball, wasn't it? Is that a good word? Horrific?
Good for what I saw.
Okay.
They're playing to the competition?
We haven't had, well, we didn't have very good practices. They haven't been in the gym as much as they were in the gym earlier. You know, you get bumped, you get some, I mean, bumps and bruises come with it, you know, and then, so then you start to feel a little sorry for yourself. And then if you have somebody around you that feels sorry for you, then you feel even sorrier for yourself. So, I don't know. I told Lamont I wouldn't have that sprained ankle very long, because you might come back and not have a job. Works that way, doesn't it?
In the real world, yeah.
Well, I try to make it as real as I can.
You know, you addressed, thank goodness for Teddy. I mean, he does give you a burst, seems like a burst of energy, and when I talked to him back there, he's like, that's something that you expect from him, high energy, and he tries to do what he can. Can you elaborate on that any? Did he do exactly what you wanted, or did that come to him on his own tonight?
That's Teddy. It's hard to tell Teddy what a good shot is and what a good shot isn't, you know. Like the one that JC came down and drove into two guys, which he was doing a great job before of getting a guy, forcing help, and then pitching it. And he had Beetle wide open in a corner, and he didn't throw it to Beetle, so he goes in there and turns around, throws it back to Teddy. So Teddy launches him from about 45, I think it looked like. And never thought about it, you know. And we got to clean up his shot selection. But you know, it's a fine line. Teddy has what all scorers have, is no conscience. He has no conscience, and that's what the great scorers have had. They figure if they miss a few, they'll make the rest of them.
He says he's learning at least what areas that he could exploit in high school that he can't dare exploit at this level. Are you seeing that?
I wish he'd tell me what it was, because I'm still baffled by it. But
Any difference or in pressure?
yeah, it was better. It was better. You didn't see the straight line drives, where we just turn guys loose to the rim. Magic, I thought, did a really good job. And then Logan came in and played well. You know, and Logan's a little different. Logan's got to wall up instead of trying to block a shot. He just needs to wall up and make him score over top of him. But that's a lot of length to have to score over top of.
Despite the bad shooting you guys had, how were you able to stay locked in on defense?
Fear.
Bob, Sags gets the flagrant and you take him out, and I don't know if he sat at the start of the second half for that, or if you were messing around with lineups, whatever, but I think that's been a thing with him for a while. It's just trying to get him to, I don't know, stay tucked in, play a little smarter. Is that a constant thing with him, or does it have to stop?
I thought he had fixed it, honestly. I mean, Mike, he's been great in practice, and you know, he gets fouled in practice, and he kind of shakes it off. He's running better. He asks pretty good questions. You know, I thought he was kind of, had outgrown it a little bit, and then that was dumb. I mean, that's on a dead ball right in front of everybody. I mean, it's just a dumb play, and I don't know if he knows why he does it, to be honest with you. But I mean, what else do you do? You just, I said I'm gonna play to start the 5 guys the second half. That really got us the lead. So that was sort of the 5 guys that I think were, you know, the most productive. They were the best guys in pressure, even though they shouldn't have been, but they were.
Was he like that in high school?
You know, I honestly don't know because I didn't. I watched him play AAU, and you know, we signed him, and I saw him 2 or 3 times, but I don't know.
Do you think that officials or even opponents realize that a player can have an opponent get under a skin or things like that can happen?
Well, I don't know about officials, but opponents for sure. Everybody watches film, Mike. You know, everybody watches it. It's our job, you know. If we don't know what's going on and we lose, then we don't have a job.
You've won 10 in a row. Pretty good. You feel like you've won 10 in a row?
No.
Is it a bad thing? I mean,
We've won 10 in a
what
row.
I mean is, like, does it give your guys a sense of accomplishment that maybe you feel like they haven't been down yet?
I thought we were horrible, to be honest with you. I know that looks bad in the paper, but we didn't practice well. We didn't prepare the way we normally prepare. I mean, granted, we were trying to fix some things, but they just didn't have the same bounce in their step. They didn't have the same enthusiasm. They didn't. I wasn't shocked that we shot it that poorly because we shot it that bad for 2 days in practice. So I wasn't a bit shocked that we shot it that bad. You know, at one point in time, JC says to me, you know, what do you want to run? I got no clue. I don't know. Well, you and Dax just dribble around circles for a while again. I mean, I don't know.
That's this play, right? On the sideline?
I don't know. It's the other finger. It's.
Anything else?